What's good, everybody? This video is going to be for my business owners. And I have a question for you. How happy would you be if you're working from home, like your home office? How happy would you be if you had customers showing up at your front door to come and greet you and try to get your services? Doesn't sound too good, does it? Now, because of that, I wanted to talk to you guys about actually getting something which is called a virtual office. Now, I'm going to run through some of the benefits of that and show you guys a resource that you can use for a virtual office so that you don't have people showing up at your door randomly trying to secure your services. And again, there are various other benefits to having a virtual office as well. We're going to talk more about that coming up. So, you finally decided to start working on your credit after all of these years of being held back from the things that you want and need because of your credit. But wouldn't it be great if you weren't missing family time, your favorite shows, or even sleep because you're spending all these hours searching online trying to figure out what to say and do while you're disputing the items on your credit report? Well, it could be easier, and all you need is a cheat sheet to show you exactly what to say and do. My dispute letter library will give you access to letters that cover a wide range of accounts and make it easy to know what to say regardless of your situation. So if you want to get more done and get better results while also getting your time back, check out my dispute letter library in the description below and start reaping the same benefits my other customers are seeing. What's good, everybody? Will Frazier here, your business and credit expert. And if you like to get business tips and business funding options, as well as learn how to improve your personal credit, then make sure you hit the thumbs up to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified anytime I put out new videos just like this. Now, again, today we're here to talk about virtual offices and how they can help you as an entrepreneur that's just getting started. And maybe you don't want people showing up at your doorstep, but you might also need some other benefits as well. Now, of course, when you're new in business, or if you've been in business for any amount of time, then a lot of documents ask you for the address of your business. Now, initially, while you're filing some things or getting your EIN number, it might not be much of a problem to put your personal address in a form while you're doing this for your business. But when you go to register your domain name, well, what happens on there is whatever address you use, they tend to have that information publicly facing, where if somebody tried to look up the owner of the domain, they can see that the address that is listed on there is your home address. Now, you can pay for certain extra services with most of the website hosting services, which would prevent somebody from being able to actually see your personal address. But I'm just saying that this is one way that you might not have to pay for that extra privacy if you have a virtual address for your business. And if you want to try to rank on Google or be found locally in your area, you're probably going to want a business address to put on Google or to put on the different listings like Yelp and different things like that. And having your home address might not be the best thing to do when you're trying to put the information out there where the public can kind of see that. Because I can tell you, a lot of times people will find you on Google after doing a search, and then they'll try to just drive up to wherever they see the address is in an attempt to try to do business with you. But of course, you probably don't want that to be happening at your house. And there are some instances, maybe you're actually doing business in more than one state and you want to have an address in another state without actually, going and physically having an address there. Having a virtual address is another option that you can use to help file your business locally in that state. So again, those are some of the benefits of having a virtual address. Not to mention, in some instances, you can actually get access to a meeting room where you can, show up to the actual location because you can find something close to your actual house or close to the city that you live in. And if you need to actually have meetings with customers, you can go to the place where your virtual office is located and you can do virtual meetings there. You might also be able to participate in a co-working space where you can, have a physical place to go and do some work at the actual office site. And some virtual office services actually have something like a receptionist that can receive calls for you and transfer messages for you, which adds to the legitimacy of your business. Because when customers call, if you're busy doing work and you missing out on calls because you're busy doing work, then that's also money that you're leaving on the table or that you're missing out on, that if they can't get you on the phone, they're going to call somebody else and then they'll get the business. So having something like a receptionist can be something that's good. Also, Also, when you're doing actual loan applications for your business, I don't know if you knew this, but they do check to see what type of address it is that you have. And if it's a home address, that does lower the legitimacy of your business, and it can sometimes cause an issue with you getting approved for certain lending options. So having a virtual address that is actually an office building can also help your rates of approval in getting funding for your business. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at an option that you can use for getting virtual office services, and we're going to take a look at all the benefits that you can get with doing that. So let's check that out now. Okay guys, here is the company that we're going to be talking about. They are called Alliance Virtual Offices, and I will have a link to them down in the description so you can check them out for yourself. Also, there's a discount code that you can get which will allow you to save $75 off if you do actually decide to get their services. You can find that code next to the link, so make sure that you do use that code when you go and check them out if you decide to sign up. Now, again, the company is called Alliance Virtual Offices, and they actually have a lot of different things that they offer. You can see that they have virtual offices pretty much worldwide. They offer live receptionist services. They give virtual phone numbers. They have actual meeting rooms that you can book, and they have co-working spaces. So, of course, all of that, some of that stuff, I mean, is limited to the location and what they might have to offer. But let's go ahead and take a look and see, where they may have some offices. So let's take a look at, let's say Houston. So let's see what they have there. Okay, you can see here they have 12 different spaces in Houston, $149, $199. And pretty much you get different offerings depending upon what it is that you need, and in the office space that you are actually looking at securing for virtual offices, because these places have different offerings. Again, 65, 59, 80, so they have a bunch of different things in the Houston area. And you can see if you want one that has meeting rooms, then you can click that and you can see their rates for the meeting rooms. $35 an hour, $25 an hour. Over here is $0 an hour, so you can actually get those meeting rooms over there for free. And if you need a co-working space in Houston, they have $325 a month, $250 a month, $400. Again, it all depends on the office space. $150 a month. And this is if you're trying to find a co-working space or a building that has a co-working space. Now let's take a look and see what they have in, let's say, Charlotte. So let's take a look here. They have 2 co-working spaces available here. If you need a virtual office, they have 5 different spaces. $86 a month, $54 a month, $75 a month. So they definitely have, $53 a month. They have a lot of different options, depending on where it is that you're trying to go. And it's just a matter of searching for your city and state to see what they have available where you live. Now, we've already, kind of went over the benefits of having the virtual office, but let's take a look at the live receptionist services. So you can see here, capture more calls, win more opportunities, accelerate growth, and they have 3 different options here with the amount of minutes you get being a different factor. Now, this is live answering minutes, so basically when they actually answer the phone and are talking to a person, that is when these minutes will be used. As you can see here, they have 50, 100, and 200. So no matter what, how many hours you actually work in a day, of course, people may not be calling you all the time. So if somebody actually calls inquiring about your services, or customer actually calls, that will be the time that these minutes are actually getting used. And usually a phone call isn't going to be that much unless you just have a business where people really need to talk on the phone for a long time. But if you just have some calls coming in here and there, and you want somebody to be able to make sure that they catch those calls so they don't end up going to another business, then this is something that can help you to catch those calls. And again, helps your business look more legitimate that you have a receptionist answering the call. And as you can see, they say here, improve your call experience, avoid distracted calls and spotty connections. How often do you answer calls while multitasking? Lack of focus, background noise, interruptions, they all add up to a poor call experience. The live receptionist connect your callers and provide a friendly professional service for a more productive call experience. As far as build financial credibility, every live receptionist plan includes a dedicated business number, which is an important part of building credit, along with a commercially recognized address. As I mentioned, a business number shows potential lenders that you're a stable business with an established brand and credit history. Because again, they do also check your phone number, so if you submit a cell phone number to them, they can tell lenders if you are giving them just a regular cell phone number, or if it is a business line which is attached to a physical business or physical building. So they can't check that. So having that does definitely benefit you and your credibility. And just real quickly, in regards to the meeting room booking, if you need to, have a meeting room to actually meet with your clients, they have on-demand meeting space. So they have flexible hourly and daily bookings to meet your needs, wide range of meeting spaces to suit your unique requirements. Reserve your space by the hour, half a day, full day. Choice is yours. And of course, depending on the location, some of the meeting rooms, they have inclusive amenities and optional extras that you can get with that. Of course, all the meeting rooms are private. You can use it to meet with clients. You can use it to meet with your team members, whatever it is that you might need it for. So again, using a space like this for virtual office where you still have the option to physically go and be present if you need the services is always going to be a benefit to you, especially if you work from home. I know I work from home, and having a virtual office is definitely a benefit, a great benefit to me. So, I wanted to put this on you guys' radar so that you know some options that you have to make your business look a little bit more legitimate, to actually get some tools that can be useful to your business, like the receptionist, the going in person for meetings, or the co-working space if you need a quiet place to go and actually get some work done. Because working from home sometimes can be hectic, especially if you have, kids might be running in, bothering you while you're trying to get some work done or something like that. Having a co-working space is something that can be very good and beneficial to you. But if you guys did get value from this video, make sure that you hit the thumbs up to like the video. Make sure you turn on notifications and subscribe to the channel. And I thank you guys for sticking around to the end of the video. Again, check Alliance out in the link in the description and use that code to save some money if you decide to sign up. And I'll see you guys next time.